Hi Saurabh, welcome to our 5 minute talk.
Thank you so much, Sandeep. It's always a privilege to be interacting with you.
Thank you so much. So it's like a quick fire round, and I start with the first question with you.
Sure.
What is your biggest learning in last 6 months?
Well, Sandeep, in terms of learning, I would say that we are in the show and tell business. We are a part of the fashion industry. And in the show and tell industry, I think the show must go on. I think that's our biggest learning. Initially, we were very hesitant in interacting with our customers. We didn't know whether they are ready for us. And what we realized is that in the last 4 or 5 months, when we started engaging our customers, we realized that they were willing to talk. And, uh, you know, uh, they all wanted to understand what's happening in our world. We wanted to understand what's happening in that world. As the conversations progressed, they were willing to look at product. They were willing to engage in what next. So I think the biggest learning that I've had in the last 6 months is that engagement must go on, the show must go on. And to that extent, we understand we can't travel. So we've tried deploying a lot of technology for these interactions. And technology to the extent of digital presentation tools, digital showrooms being set up for our customers, a lot of virtual rendering tools for sales tools. And possibly this will have a huge impact on the future as well, because we are doing things today that we never imagined. We always believed in meeting our customers face to face and putting product on the table. That someday will start again. But for now, what we are realizing is that even this is working reasonably well. So that's one learning. We never expected we would be able to do this, but with all the technology deployment, with all the effort from both sides, we are able to move forward. So that's one learning. The other big learning, Sandeep, is that in the post-COVID era, uh, I think the consumption patterns are going to change dramatically, and which is already happening. It's going to be more need-based. So it's very important for a
On
sales
demand,
and marketing
kind of
team.
on demand.
Yes, yes. So nobody's really buying because he wants to. So that binge shopping piece seems to be diminished for now. The fast fashion thing seems to be diminishing for now. So people are buying only what is necessary for them. Now that implies that the sales and marketing team in any organization, any product category, and especially so in the fashion business, we will need to create more compelling, more credible storytelling opportunities for our supply chain partners, for the brands and retailers that we work with. I think that is very, very critical now to retain consumers' interest. If we continue doing what we've been doing in the past and we keep pushing the same old methods, it may not resonate well with the consumers because their buying behavior seems to be altered for a long time ahead. So I think these are the two learnings. We need to focus more on engaging our customers in whatever means we have, and be in terms of responding to the consumption patterns and creating the right, compelling, credible stories that our brands and retailers can use to entice their consumers.
So you already answered my second question also in a big way, a major part of the second question. So let me move. Let me ask you, what is the most inspirational thing you for your work this year?
Sandeep, I think the human spirit, I think that's the biggest inspiration for the year. It was like a major accident for the entire world. And for a few months, we were all in shock. We didn't know what to do. But I'm really impressed with the way our customers have responded to the situation. They have gotten together their teams. They have been able to re-strategize. They have been able to respond to the situation. So I think that's fabulous. I think that human spirit of springing back, responding to uncertainties, is something that I'm really excited to see. On the inside, I would say, after the initial lockdown period, when everything had come to a complete standstill, after almost 45 days, getting back into the operations, taking all the due care and precaution, yet sending in those teams, getting started. A lot of us are working from home, getting used to that. I think the way the whole industry has responded, the whole supply chain has responded to the situation is something that inspires me most honestly.
We are proving Darwin right. We are adapting very fast.
Yes.
Okay. And what do you see? How do you see the consumption for denim in next 2 years?
Sandeep, I would say that, I mean, it's anybody's guess, to be honest. I don't have the crystal ball, so I would not really want to profess anything. But I would say that in my past experience, and I've been on Earth for long enough, I think human memory is very short lived. As long as we find a cure for this disease, there's a possibility that a lot of us will go back to our old lives, because I'm seeing that pressure building up, where people want to get back to normal. So you never know what will happen. But I think clearly I see that, the denim industry is likely to do better than formal wear for a reasonable period ahead. I think it much depends on if the industry decides to continue force feeding what it already has, versus whether the industry responds to the evolving situation and evolving consumer behavior and shifting consumer preferences. If we respond to that, I don't see any challenge for the denim industry in the 2 years ahead. I really don't see that.
That's very motivating, and Saurav, thank you for being on this quick and short talk.
Thank you.
And thanks for sharing your views.
Thank you so much, Sandeep.
Thank you, sir.
Always a pleasure. Thanks.